What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Old School RuneScape's Unluckiest Players. In this one, we are checking out our unluckiest players for the month of August in 2023. As always, if you have something that you would like to contribute to either this showcase or my Luckiest Players showcase, send it over to the email address on the screen right now. In the description below, you can find a set of instructions on how you should submit. If you do not follow these instructions, your submission may be disqualified. Before we get started with our unluckiest players, if you haven't had a chance yet, head over to Etsy and check out my Old School RuneScape merch store. Everything in here is handmade by me and shipped directly to you from my office at home. Got tons of different options in here. We've got aluminum signs that can be helpful in your gaming room. Got cool mouse pads for every Iron Man now. All the Iron Man classes are now listed up there. Got some pint glasses, some beer mugs, coffee mugs, all that good stuff, and much more. You can find the link to the Etsy shop in the description of this video or on my channel banner. All right, let's get started with our unluckiest players for this month. At the end, we'll check out our top 5 unluckiest players of the month. In the meantime, starting out with Wes. Wes finally pulling in the Irby pet, 23,702 kill count. Drop rate on that pet, 1 in 6,500. That puts Wes over 3 times the drop rate for that Irby pet. Next up is Veterinarian. This one is an update. Veterinarian finally pulling in that Vedion Jr. pet, 7,538 kill count, almost 4 times the drop rate, 1 in 2,000 on the drop rate for the Vedion pet. Next up is Svein Princeton, an Iron account, finally pulling in an occult necklace. Pretty important as it's a pretty cheap item for all of that magic accuracy and damage. 1,077 kill count. That is over 3 times the rate from the thermonuclear smoke devil. Svein Princeton again, super energy potions from Hard Clue. Yikes. Always have to feature these because it's just so bad to look at. Shago Simp is up next. No primordial crystal. 1,803 kill count. You might think, it's not that bad. Well, 2 Eternals, 1 Pegasian, and 4 Smoldering Stones in place of what could have been some primordial crystals. 1 in 512 was the drop rate on a specific primordial crystal drop. R.R. Mugen is up next. No Vorkath pet. 6,000 kill count. Right on the nose for 2 times the drop rate. Roland Clean. No Supreme pet, 8,626 kill count. Now, I wouldn't normally feature this because it's not 2 times the rate, but has managed to pull 2 Rex pets and 2 Prime pets. So, rolling duplicate pets in place of that Supreme pet, not ideal. Next up is Raj C, pulling the first Zenite shard of the account, 1,068 kill count. Drop rate on those Zenite shards, 1 in 300, so just a little over 3 times the drop rate. Pigman 461, no farming pet, halfway to max XP, 100 million experience in the farming skill. Opaki is up next. No Bellator vestige, no Siren staff, 1,302 kill count. So that is over 2 times the drop rate for that Bellator vestige. These anti-dry mechanics are doing super well, Jagex. Moki Honey, looking for a Venenatus pet. 1,706 Venenatus KC and 6,923 Spindle KC. Lots of KC, no pet. McCooch, I don't know if I said that right. That doesn't even sound right. 27 total crystal drops at Cerberus. 16 of them Pegasians. 2,446 total Cerberus KC. Now, that is pretty lucky, but it's kind of unlucky because of those 16 Pegasians. You just had to roll the cheapest one 16 times, didn't you, my dude? Mended Spoon. Look for the Gauntlet pet. 79 gauntlets. 1,600 corrupted gauntlets. It is over 2 times the rate. No pet just yet. Locksmith 182. Only 1 unsired from the Abyssal Sire in 666 kill count. Should have seen probably 5 or 6 by now. 1 in 100 on the drop rate for the unsired. Next up is It's Hoggle. No Altor vestige. 3,012 kills at Vardorvis. That is almost 3 times the drop rate for that anti-dry vestige. Next one comes in from Ironian 1337. Died before picking up the Staff of the Dead drop. You can see in the screenshot there, no HP, Staff of the Dead on the ground, hurts real bad for the Iron account. I'm a little high. This is a group iron account. Pulling 5 Bandos drops in 1,227 KC. All of them are boots. Yikes. Dude, how? 5 Bandos boot drops out of the 5 Bandos drops that you have accrued thus far. And for an iron account, that just really hurts to look at. Next up is I Am Vice Tone, Basilisk Jaw, 2,187 kill count, just a little over 2 times the drop rate, a little over making the cut to be in this video. Icy Fish, another iron account, no Zulrah uniques, not even an Onyx, 800 kill count, and as we all know, you do get 2 rolls on the drop table there. That puts the drop rate at 1 in 256-ish for an item. Oof. Help, I'm stupid. Pulling a Voidwaker hilt at 2,996 KC at Artio. That is over 3 times the rate for that Voidwaker hilt. Next up is Glenn, pulling a Noon Pet in, 8,191 kill count. Almost coming up on 3 times the drop rate there. 1 in 3,000 for the drop rate of that pet. Next up is Gazati, pulling an Altor Vestige at 2,681 kill count. Over 2 times the rate for the Altor Vestige. Also does not have the Butch pet yet. 1 in 2,500 for that pet drop rate. Next up is Gauntlocked, iron account. Finally pulling in an enhanced weapon seed at 2,399 kill count. That is 1 kill shy of 6 times the drop rate. Next up is FSU Null, pulling a first Hydra Claw, 4,033 kill count, drop rate on the Hydra Claw, 1 in 1,001, over 4 times drop rate for FSU Null. Diamondia K-Map up next with a pair of submissions here. Pulling an Easy Casket completion, took 3,842 Easy Caskets to finish it up with a Monk's Row bottom G. Diamondia K-Map's second submission, pulling a third Magma Mutagen, still missing. The Tanzanite Mutagen just cannot manage. Hit the other side of that drop table, 14,127 kill count. Next up is Daddy Flavor, 24,000 Jogers to get that Joker Champion Scroll. 1 in 5,000 for the drop rate of any Champion Scroll, so just shy of 5 times the drop rate. Next up is Comphase, noted supersets, hard casket, number 223, always feels bad, man. Boil Shadows is next. No Kraken pet, but has managed to pull 11 of those jars of dirt. 6,997 kill count. 51 old 2193. No Armadillo Crossbow. 5 hilts though. 2,583 kill count. That is over 5 times the drop rate to see an Armadillo Crossbow. And our last one before we get into our top 5 is 42-0. No Bottomless Compost Bucket. 187 Hespori kills. That is a lot of time spent each day getting those Hesporis ready. All right, let's dive into our top 5 unluckiest for this month. These are obviously my choices for the top 5. If you think something else should have been in place of one of these, let me know in the comments why. Number 5, going to Boot Lips. No Callisto pet. 9,218 Artio KC, 110 Callisto KC, combining for a total of 9,328 kills. Good lord, that's a long time. But if you thought that was bad, number 4 is going to Goth Girls. This was previously your trash bro KK, who has been featured in this video series before. Also with the Callisto pet, but finally pulling this one in, 8,560 Artio kill count and 1,335 Callisto kill count as well, for a total of 9,895 Big Bear kills. Number 3, going to Rumano. This is an update. Still no pet, still no mutagens, 11,000 Zulrah KC. Closing in on 3 times the drop rate of the pet. That is a 1 in 4,000 drop rate for that Zulrah pet. Number 2, going to Imarge, another update. This one also at Zulrah. Pulling the Zulrah pet in at 12,562 kill count. Now at 3 Tanzanite mutagen drops. Still no Magma mutagen. Still trying to complete that green log. Number 1 for this month. And you guessed it, it's another Zulrah, going to RuneScape's, pulling the pet Snakeling in at 17,337 kill count. That is over 4 times the drop rate, and most likely over 400 in-game hours spent farming that Zulrah pet. Alright, that is gonna do it for Old School RuneScape's Unluckiest Players for the month of August in 2023. As always, thank you all for submitting. If you didn't make the cut this month, try again next month. Instructions for submitting are always listed in the description below the video, and you can send it over to the email address that is on your screen right now. As always, thank you guys for watching the video. If you liked it, please leave a thumbs up down below. They really do help the video's popularity. They help it spread around so other people can get it suggested to them. If you haven't done so yet, tap that subscribe button on your way out. I will see you on the next one. Take it easy.